金色ラブリッチェ。おはようございます。栗生茜です。昨日は先輩のところにあの有名な島選手が来て、猟銃が大騒ぎでした。市松先輩、あんな有名人とお知り合いなんてやっぱりすごい人なんですね。で、シルビア王女様とお友達な時点ですごいか。でもあの後先輩は部屋から出てこず、最後に見た時顔色が優れなかった気がします。ここは今日もラジオ体操に誘って暗い気持ちは吹き飛ばしてもらいましょう。体を動かせば暗い気持ちなんて飛んじゃいますよね。おはようございます。あれ、まだ寝てるみたい。でもこういう時こそ朝はスパッと起きて爽やかな気持ちで始めた方がいいですよね。先輩、起きてください。
Oh, I guess Reina's still here.
先輩、先輩ってば。むにょ。あれ、なんで先輩の胸元に柔らかいものが。おはよう、かねちん。はい？なんでレイナ先輩が先輩のベッドで寝てるんですか？
Qua! It was kind of noisy. I woke up. Hmm? Oh, morning, Akane-chan. The usual girl, huh? Phew, morning already?
そしてなぜレイナ先輩の出たベッドから先輩が出てくるんでしょうか？
Huh?
なんで一緒に寝てるんですか？
Huh? She wasn't here to invite me to a radio calisthenics? Well, fine, I guess.
あかねちんだったの？
No clue. Pwah.
そう。
Both of us let out huge yawns. What the hell are you doing? Reina was in my bed for some reason.
このベッドそこそこ広いけど、二人で寝ると狭いね。
Sleep together?
ゆうべのこと覚えてないの？
What happened? What the hell? I couldn't remember a thing. Don't tell me, at some point, Reina and I...
オーラ泣き疲れて寝ちゃって、こっちのスカート掴んで話してくれなかったの。仕方ないからしばらく添い寝してたんだけど、話すどころかさらにくっついてくるしさ。しかも離れようとすると泣きそうにうめくし。
Did I? Sorry for that. Somewhere in my extraordinarily fuzzy memory, I did recall having depended on someone and falling asleep. It would have been better if I'd done something erotic without realizing it.
でももうすっきりしたみたいだね。
Well, yeah. I had ended yesterday in the worst of moods. But I felt better now that I'd cried it all out.
よろしい。じゃあ私は部屋に戻るよ。学校だし、まずお風呂入らなきゃ。
Sure. Reina got out of bed. Ah, Reina. Thank you.
なんだよ、かわいいかよ。友達じゃん。気にしないで。
Yeah. Reina patted her lap.
また泣きたくなったらおいで。
No thanks.
昨日のオーロ可愛かったのに。
Oh, shut up. The baseball club came to an end in the worst form possible. Still, I ended up coming to Noble Academy and met Reina as a result. Whether this was a positive or negative, I definitely saw it was a positive.
ところでオーロ、
Yeah?
私なんでスカート履いてないの？
Huh? Ah. Now that she mentioned it, her bare thighs were in full view. Her panties gave me a nice hello.
スカート、寝てる間に脱げたみたい。どこ？
Right. I looked. Speaking of her skirt, didn't she say something about a death grip? Which meant it should be around here somewhere. Wait a second.
オーロ、その手にあるのは？
Ah, yeah. Yup, it was her skirt. Looks like it slipped off, or more like I took it off while you were asleep, huh?
だね。返して。
Sure. I handed it to her.
これでよし。じゃ、また学校で。
Yeah. A little sloppy at the end there, huh?
おはよう、オーラ。
Hey, yeah.
なんだか目元が腫れている気がするわ。オール、もしかして昨日泣いた？
Nah, haha.
シマくんと言ったかしら。オールを泣かせに来たのだったら、オールにはまだ見せていないソルティレージの暗部が火を吹くことになるけれど。
デストロイモード始動しますか？
No, I'm fine, really. Sylvie was letting her imagination get the better of her. Well, I was sure that just showed how much she worried for me.
エルに、オールが前の学校で受けた仕打ちも聞いたわ。オールが望むなら浜南学園に戻る？すぐに野球部にも戻れるわ。監督さんは急な出張でいなくなってもらえばいいし。
You're awfully dark today, Sylvie.
オール。
I probably would have relied on Sylvie's cheat powers over the summer. But, as I said before, you don't need to do that. If I went back there, I couldn't poke a princess's back in the middle of class anymore. Now could I?
いたずらはこっちにいてもやめてほしいのですが。
Noble Academy suits me best right now.
さあ。
Which was when?
おはようございます。おーす。昨日は銭湯に5時間もいて湯あたりしたぜ。同じくです。
My classmates arrived. I had established a life here now. And it was looking like it'd be another fun day.
レーナだっけ？あのうざいギャル。
Yeah. Don't call her obnoxious. A plume of Ria's cigarette smoke dissipated into the wind as she seemed to think something over when...
あいつにならここのこと言ってもいいぞ。
Huh?
まああんまりうるさくはしてほしくないけど、それはお前が来てる時点で同じだし。いいぞ、別に。
Oh, really? Wait, what's with the change of heart? This was so spur of the moment that I couldn't piece it together. Heck, hadn't she told me she's the one person you can never tell just the other day? Ria shrugged her shoulders.
だっていろいろ問題あんだろ。こっち一応女だし。
So?
彼女との間に秘密作るのは。
What?
ラブホ的な使い方はすんなよ。ここあんま綺麗じゃないから青缶したいなら他の場所を選んでたな。
Wait, gross.
ああ、いきなり下ネタは良くなかったな。でもベロ中程度もやめてくれ。もし現場見たりして俺が気まずいみたいなのはごめんだ。まあ誰もいない屋上なわけだし、昼休みに一緒にお昼ご飯くらいならいいけど。
Like I said, hold up. You'd catch a cold if you camp up here to eat lunch. Wait, that's not the part I should be commenting on. Why would you pair me and Reina up?
はあ？何？まだ恋人じゃねえよ芸続けるわけ？
It's not an act, it's the truth.
でもお前ら、昨日は部屋でなんかいい感じにネチョネチョしてたじゃん。
Ugh. Oh yeah, Ria could hear basically everything that happened in my room.
すすり泣きが一晩中聞こえてた。お前乱暴にしたんじゃないだろうな。あいつ処女っぽかったぞ。優しくしてやれよ。
All that sobbing was me.
えあお前そういう性癖だったんだ。いや、気にすんなよ。草食系とかそういうのだろ。うん、よくあるから。
You've got it all wrong. So wrong I couldn't even begin to say how wrong. Jeez. Well, I had depended on Reina an awful lot yesterday, so it would give people the wrong impression. It wasn't as if we were dating.
ふーん。片思いと。
Haven't we followed this exact template before?
あったな。この前はお前が違う言ってごまかされたけど、やっぱり俺の見込み違いじゃなかったな。
Look. Ria sneered with full conviction. Well, but yeah. I could proudly say she was wrong the last time this topic came up. But could I give the same answer now? Could I say that I didn't like Reina in the same way I had before? I probably couldn't. Compared to before, I had most definitely, step by step, begun to fall in love with Reina.
相変わらず、誰かを好きになると心のバランスが取れなくなるな、お前。
Oh, shut up.
まあ、この話はもういいや。お前の恋愛事情がどうなろうと、俺にはミジンコほども興味がない。
You're going to go that far? Come on.
島棟梁、あいつの方はいいわけ？
Yeah, I'm all set there. My feelings were set in stone. I had no plans to return to baseball this late in the game. I was beginning to get rusty anyway. I had no intention of going back.
お前じゃなくて、あいつは
Huh?
わざわざお前を訪ねてきたんだろ。何か助けてほしいこととかあるんじゃないのか？
Now that she mentioned it, I was focused entirely on myself and the thought hadn't really occurred to me at the time, but why had Torio come to invite me back again? I, his previous catcher, hadn't been there for the summer tournament and that threw him off his game. Had he mentioned that he still couldn't break out of his slump? Well, it's none of my business either way. It's his problem. He can work it out somehow. It has nothing to do with me.
そうか。
Ria plopped the butt of a cigarette into the ashtray.
関係ないならそれでいい。関係ないといいな。
She dropped that dicey remark before going up to the water tank. It had nothing to do with me. Nothing at all.
どうかしまして？いつもより多めにハワハしてらっしゃるようですが。なんでもありません！朝から様子がおかしいですわね。まあ詮索するつもりはありませんが。詮索するつもりはありませんが。ゲロのお部屋へ行ってから。そういえば朝、ゲロウとキサキさんの様子がおかしかったような。いえ、詮索するつもりはないのですが。そんな、先輩とレイナ先輩は、全然、関係ないですよ。そうですよ。ただ、ちょっと、二人が、朝、詮索してないのにどんどん分かってしまいますわ。にしてもあの二人がねえ。面白いですわね。金色ラブリッチェ。ねえねえ、ほら。
Yeah?
レーナと一つのベッドで朝を迎えたというのは本当？
Where did you hear that?
私には優秀な諜報員がついているとだけ言っておくわ。優秀ですごく可愛くて、ことあるごとにお姉ちゃんに連絡を欠かさない甘えん坊な諜報員が。
Mina-chan, huh? Maybe she caught wind of it at the dorm? It's a misunderstanding. We're not like that.
そういうんって何？
I mean,
ごまかそうとしても無駄よ。したんでしょ、レーナと。
but we didn't.
お泊まり会よ。
Maybe we did. The different mindset between a normal male student and a princess diverged as broadly as holy and dark elements.
もうずるいわ。私もしたい。私もオーロのベッドで寝たいわ。
聞き捨てなりませんね。
I haven't said anything. Why grab my arm?
何の話？ね、今日オーロのお部屋でお泊まり会がしたいなってお話。
I wasn't even part of that conversation, and I wouldn't have agreed to it even if I had been. Why are you trying to wring my arm off?
オーロの部屋でねえ、いいかも。
Come again? I haven't said anything. Why are you pulling out your blade? I escaped from Elisan. Let's save the sleepover for some other time, Sylvie. You too, Reina. Stop instigating.
いやー、そうでなくても今日は放課後シルビーに頼みたいことあるんよ。で、集まる場所にオーロの部屋なら最適かなって。
Ah, just hang out? That much should be fine, just like when we had sukiyaki a while back. I didn't mind making my place available.
行ってもいいの？
As long as Elsan's okay with it. Elsan shrugged her shoulders in exasperation at Sylvie's cheers. On that note, I headed home with a huge crowd again today.
ついでだから今日もお夕飯はみんなで食べない？
Fine by me. Stew again?
今でしたら給仕の者に連絡すれば問題ありません。
いいね。でもどんな鍋があるかな？またすき焼きじゃおもんないよね。
If it comes with that high-grade meat, then I could eat it forever.
おいおい、貧乏人かよ。
Yup.
そうでしたね。私もそうでした。でもそんじゃ面白くないよ。適当にブラブラして決めよ。
With that, the four of us headed into town.
すき焼きの他に人気がある鍋といえば、キムチ、もつ、しゃぶしゃぶ。
All questionable pigs. Shabu shabu was tough to prepare, and kimchi and offal stews were majorly acquired tastes. We could go with something more agreeable.
あ、おでん。おでんも鍋の一つじゃない？
I'd say so, but is oden something you do on your own?
まあコンビニ頼りだよね。おでん聞いたことがあるわ。
こんにゃく、大根、はんぺんの順に串に刺して食べるスナックフードのようなものでしたっけ？
It's a little different.
このつなぎね。実際にやる人はまずいないよ。
If you do it, the broth dribbles down and gets it all sticky, and the daikon in the middle breaks apart easily, which makes it pretty tough to eat. Basically, only Chibata does it? What's the missing letter there? An A? Chibata?
さんの方のチッタ。大人になっておでん屋になった設定だったけど、この食べ方やらなかったね。
What are they referencing here? It's pretty sad when he doesn't, huh?
おでんってのは、ちょっと待って。
Reina rushed into a nearby convenience store.
へいお待ち。
She bought a bunch of stuff.
串には刺さないのですね。
かよ。おでんは熱いうちに食べるのが礼儀だし。
姫様、外で買い食いなどとはしたない。
Now, now, look, there's a bench over there. It would be improper to eat standing up, but it should be just barely passable if we were seated, by my criteria anyway. There was no stopping Sylvie once she worked up an appetite either way.
はんぺん、ガンモン、卵、大根、全部2つずつ買ってきたからどうぞ。はんぺん？
ガンモ？
You wouldn't know those two unless you're familiar with Oden. Anyhow, give them a taste. She'd brought them 2 sets of chopsticks too, so they tried a bite.
素朴な味ですね。味付けが優しい。
The broth is the bulk of the flavor.
あ、味付けももらってきたよ。なーにこれ、黄色いのと黒いの。からし、そして味付け味噌。
Ah, you brought that?
あ、そっか。おでんに味噌つけるの？的なネタなんだけど、初めて食べる人には通用しないね。
This is tasty too, so help yourselves. I dropped it in at the edge and encouraged them to put it on with their chopsticks.
はっ。あん。
They each brought a bite to their mouths at once.
おいしい。ねえ、おでんに味噌って絶対合うのよ。
It's a sure bet in the Tokai region. I think they put yuzu pepper and whatnot on it in Kyushu. Oden covered a wide range, so most seasonings went well with it. Incidentally, the most mainstream condiment to put on Oden.
あー、からし多すぎたかな。はい、水。どうも。
Was, of course, mustard. Was it just my imagination, or was mustard actually one of the best examples of a condiment you either loved or hated?
温まってきたわ。おでんというのが美味しいのも驚いたけれど、この味がコンビニで簡単に買えちゃうというのが一番驚きね。
日本のコンビニエンスは侮れませんね。
Yeah, they're brag-worthy on a global level in terms of handiness. As long as you ignored how exploitative the enterprise system could be.
興味が出てきたわ。ねえエル、今日はまずコンビニを探検に行きましょう。
はい。
あららら、興味が意外なところへ。
Looks like she's going to focus on convenience store food rather than Oden tonight, huh? Meat buns, pizza buns, fried chicken, yakitori, and hot dogs. After gobbling up the assortment of warm foods one could buy at a convenience store, we were all stuffed. We called that enough for dinner and decided to head back.
シルビー様、ですから歩きながら食べるのは。
メロンパンはどんな状況で食べてもいい自由の料理よ。
With the one person among us with a bizarre stomach capacity, Sylvie in tow, we made it back to my place.
なんだかんだ寒かったね。
もう12月ですから、容易に出歩くのはやや難しい気候ですね。
Sounded like it was chilly even to the ones who were born in Northern Europe. So, it's great and we all go together, but to do what?
なりません。
I know! Why are you yelling at me?
まあお泊まりはおいおいとして、ちょっとシルさんエルさん、こっちおいで。
なんです？
For some reason, Reina tucked them both by the hand out of the room. Maybe they were headed to Elena's room? I guess that was fine, but why did they bother coming to my room first? It didn't make much sense. Well, I wondered that and sat waiting. The phone rang. Hello?
です。
本日は晴天なり、本日は晴天なり、ただいまマイクのテスト中。
What in the world are you going on about? I heard her take in a breath.
レディース&ジェントルメン
My ears instantly started to ring.
スーパーデザイナーレイナキサキプレゼンツ It's a beauty なんとか賞バーン
They were apparently outside my bedroom when the door swung open. Hey, what's all the shouting for? Oh. Wow!
じゃーんどやオロかわいいでしょこの服。
妃殿、これスカートが短すぎます。
Wonderful.
大声がなんだっけ？
Absolutely nothing. You are fantastic. Was this why you wanted them to come over?
そう、白人さんは足が長いから何着せても似合うよね。そんなことないわ。選んでくれるレイナのセンスが抜群なのよ。まあギャルファッションにはちーんとばかし自信がありますけどね。
She was putting some serious effort into studying design, but when it came time to play, she played hard. She must have loved anything and everything when it came to fashion. And I loved that about her.
ああ、もうこの服ゴテゴテしすぎでは。
いいじゃないのエル、とっても可愛いわ。
ああ、姫様、そんなピンと立ってはいけません。スカートがめくれます。
大丈夫、ギリギリ見えない角度にはなってあるからですって。
それなら。
あ、でもシルビーの身長は想定してないからめくれちゃうかも。
Stare.
市松殿、目を閉じなさい。
Rip.
今の音は？
あー、そっちの服もエルチンのおっぱいサイズは想定してないから。背中が破けたみたい。うわー
Dazzled.
こっちを見るな
With that assortment of events, it had been a few days since I had cried my eyes out in front of Reina. I had completely gotten back into the swing of my former, fun, noble academy lifestyle. And honestly, I felt it was thanks to Reina.